Hello, my name is Hannah, and today we are building like a normal, like kind of craftsman house, which is definitely different than the other things that I built this week, which is 2 Create-A-Sims in an apartment. Usually I build a lot of these per week, like normal, just like houses, but I only built one. I was not really in the mood to build like normal houses like at the beginning of the week, and so I was just building like anything else that I could, do, just like to get building and make things, because I wanted to make things. But I build so many of this type of house that I just was like, no, don't want to do this. And I thought this house was really cute, especially like the inside. The outside is good too, obviously, but the inside is like perfect. I love the layout of it. It's a little bit crowded, however, it'll be okay. You'll be fine. It may have some routing issues in the kitchen, but that'll be okay. It's not like it's used that much, right? It's only got like 30 downloads on the gallery, so sorry if you downloaded it and can't downloaded, yeah, that's the correct word. Sorry, moving on. Sorry if you downloaded it and you can't get to the kitchen, but that's okay. It looks cute, so that matters. That's the only thing that ever matters. But also the kids' bedroom, like a kids kind of teens bedroom, in the front of the house is like perfect. I love it. It is amazing. The walls are green. So it's that bedroom. Once you see it, it's that bedroom. I love that bedroom. I spent so long making that bedroom, and I was just, I just kept adding onto stuff, onto like it, and just like making it more fun. So, that was it was a perfect kids' bedroom right there. I really like it. Also, the living room is just like really cozy, and so I thought that was pretty fun. And then also like the blue on the outside, I like usually stay away from blue. I usually use like green or like yellow on the outside. But then I was like, I can use this one with like the brick, and I don't use the brick one very often, so I thought that was pretty fun, and I used that. Also, I put stuff on the like porches and porches, like balcony kind of thingies, those things, the thing I'm doing right now. I actually like decorated it. I put a lamp or like a light or something, and then I put a bench with like a table. So, and then I also put like a welcome mat kind of thing out there. So it's very fun. I spent a lot of time doing the outside of this house, and so I thought that was pretty fun. And so it's very cute, and I went with like blue on the landscaping, which I usually don't do unless it's like yellow, in which I always do that. But like most of the time I don't want it to be like matchy because then it's just blue, and then you just like all you can see is blue. But this one I went like, it was okay because there's a lot of different blues, and then the blues just all looked good together, so I like that. And then the floor plan of this house, you can see like right now, it went together so easily, and it was also pretty cool looking, so I like this floor plan like quite a lot. And it also has like a little room for like painting, which I thought was pretty fun. It's also the like way you get to the backyard, however it is also the office in which like all of the painting stuff is, and so I thought that was pretty fun. You can just have your Sims stand in there and paint all day, and you can see out, and so I thought that was pretty fun. Both of the kids' bedrooms I really like in this house. I thought that they were pretty fun, unlike the last one that I did, in which I was like not wanting to do kids' bedrooms like at all. But this one I was really in the mood to do kids' bedrooms, and so I thought that was pretty fun. But that's about it for this house. So I'm going to move on to some things that I did this weekend, because it is Sunday at 4 p.m. I was going to do these this morning, but then a bunch of things happened, and it was also really noisy in the house, so I couldn't do that, so we're doing it now. But also, we're going to be talking about what I did yesterday, because yesterday I went to the apple orchard, and so that was pretty fun. I didn't talk about this last year, but we do go every year, except for last year, which is why I didn't talk about it last year. But we have gone like every year for like 7 years now, around there. It's basically just like a festival. The apple like picking area is open most of fall, I think, but like they have like a whole festival thing where they have like baked goods, and like they got like food trucks there, and they've got like all of the stuff open. So we go there like all of the time. It's really fun. I have a lot of memories from it. It's the same place, if like some of you may remember. I'm not really sure how many of you have seen that video. I talked about one time making a story that I did like multiple times during elementary school, where I saw like raccoon footprints. it's that place. If you have any memory of that video, I really don't think you do. It's not that important to the story. However, I just, making a connection to other things. I have talked about it before, I think, potentially, but I'm not really sure. But we went again yesterday, and it was really fun. I really like hiking and like going through like wooded areas and like just like looking at everything. It's really pretty. I really enjoy doing that, and I enjoy it like so much more every single time we go there, and I can just see it all again. And so, like, we go on, like, I think it's a 2/3 mile hike, which isn't actually that long, but it's supposed to be, like, a scenic thing that you can bring your children on kind of thing, where you just walk through, like, a hiking area that's, like, specifically made for, like, scenic stuff. Like, they have, like, sculptures on the way through, and then they've got, like, 2 bridges that you can take photos on. Like, they're actual bridges, but you can take photos on because they're pretty looking. But then there's 2, like, areas where, me and my brother have managed to get down to the river. It's, by river, I mean Tiny Creek, but they're called rivers, I think. Like, they have names, and I think they're both rivers, but they're about 6 inches deep at the deepest part. At the most shallow part, they are less than a centimeter tall, but that's okay. It's still really fun. One of them is more meant for you to go down there. The other one, we just happened to throw ourselves down a part, small cliff. But that's okay. And the first one is, the one that you kind of throw yourself down, hope you don't die, kind of thing, where the water is a bit deeper. I think this one is a bit deeper in most places. Not deep. It's like maybe 8 inches. Just, get that in mind, not deep at all. I poked myself with something thorny. Really fun. Those bushes don't like people. I can relate. But it poked me in, like, my pants, because I was wearing pants because I knew I was gonna, we were planning on climbing trees, but the climbing trees were all closed. Real fun. But I did wear pants, and so that was good, because then it didn't poke my skin. But then, like, out of, because it, I thought it had just, blocked my path kind of way, got in my way and then got stuck on my pants, but I grabbed it like an idiot and got like a thorn in my fingernail, like next to my fingernail. It didn't actually go through my fingernail, but that was really fun, and it itched for like a bit. I'm not really sure what that was. However, I think I'm okay, because it hasn't itched since then. It itched for maybe 5 minutes, but that was pretty fun. And so then we kind of just have to like hoist each other up the thing, because it's very, very steep. But there's like some roots, I think, that you can step on to like get back there. That one I'm fairly positive you're not supposed to be going up, but that's okay, or going down, I guess, but that's fine. Whatever, you'll be okay. We'll be okay. No one's died there. And then the second one, we go down, and that one I had waterproof boots on that I had gotten for my BE class that I'm taking. However, I wore them because I thought that would be kind of fun. And so I was like full on stepping in the river. It's not deep, by the way, just putting it out there again. We don't go into 6-foot, rivers. That's bad. Tiny Creek. So I was just stepping in there, looking at the rocks, because both me and my brother love rocks and sticks and just like tadpoles and like minnows and like all of the stuff. We're very much nature children. It's really fun. Because then we can just like play next to the river and like look at all of the like tiny fish together and like gawk at like rocks that we think look cool. It's a bonding moment right there. It's really fun. And then basically we spent like 5 to 10 minutes down at the second like river area, and so that was fun. And I kept pulling big boulders out of the floor because like it's a small riverbed, and so some of the rocks were like stuck into the thing. But there were other children down there, because that one's more of like a less steep thing, and then there's a bench at the top of it, so I think it's kind of like you to go down there. I'm not really sure. No one's ever told us not to go down there, so it's fine. But there were like small, 2 to 3 year old children down there, and so I was picking up big rocks and in the river, and I'm a very good example. If that was not aware, if you were not already aware, very good example. In school I am. Out of school, I am just, going through rivers and, picking up literally anything. And if you watched my video on days of the week, Friday maybe, or Saturday, I don't know, the first criticism that I've done, I talked about how my hands were peeling, and I was saying that that some of the actions that I did this weekend may have contributed to it. That is what I was talking about. Sticking my hands in a river is what I was talking about, because that could have happened and could have made my hands more dry, but I have no idea. Not really sure, but that it was really, really fun. I also stained my hands because I tried to open a walnut, because the whole green shell and stuff like that, it was already out on the floor, and so I did that all of elementary school. So I tried to open it again, but usually we had sticks in elementary school to use, but no, I just tried to pry it open. It did work. I did pry it open. However, stained my hands green yesterday, brown today, and I cannot get it off. So, in a couple days it'll probably come off. But, until then, I now have brown stains, just random places in my hand. My thumb and then my pointer finger of both hands are just brown right now, which is pretty fun. But that's basically all we have time for. I may talk about this in a different time, or probably next video. So just wait a day or 2 days. I'm not exactly sure when this video is coming up, but you'll see me talking about it a bit more later. But it is almost screenshots time, so I post a new video 4 days a week, so you can watch another video next time. Bye.